That handlebar. The more I stare at it, it's just pointing. It's just pointing down, reminding you that you don't have a chin.
It's distracting.
It's
distracting.
It leads. I go, whoa, really no chin. Oh no.
But it's helping.
What is it helping?
My identity crisis.
Are you really having an identity crisis?
I don't know
I'm trying to figure
anymore.
out who I am right now.
Well, that's called an identity crisis.
Oh shit. Walked right into that one, I'll tell you that.
So the old Drew Bach trap door.
Mm-hmm.
Your own trap laid for yourself.
The DBTD.
You don't have an identity crisis. I'm trying to figure out who I am.
Yeah.
Welcome to Swallow Daddies. RJ Signs, Drew Bach.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Everything else before this is pre-roll. Yeah, on the Patreon. If you guys, we've had more and more Patreoners jumping on, checking out. We do a little early up top. You just see what gets us into the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the morning show and we talked about Pep Boys.
Yeah.
And that landed us here with our identity crisis.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you're worrying about yourself.
Oh, what do you mean I'm worrying about
You said
myself?
I'm trying to find my identity. Or whatever the fuck you said.
I am. Yeah, well, I've been watching a lot of people on stage. I'm like, they really got an identity, you know?
You don't think you do?
Sometimes I really do. Sometimes I don't know who I am, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you get little pockets of it, but I think for me, I was like, oh, I'm growing a mustache because I haven't done it in like 10 years, and I've convinced myself that my personality is not mustache personality.
You've tried the bottom version.
No.
Yeah,
that's called I don't shave for a week. That's what happens.
You try to do a thing down there.
I didn't try to do it. It's called I didn't shave for a week.
And but you left it like that because you're like this in the back of your head. You're like, this might become a thing I might do.
No.
Then why'd you do it?
Because I just didn't want to shave
bad.
for a week and didn't have a gig that week, so I would keep it out for a week.
There was like a month that you had it though.
There was a month this year that I didn't have a gig. Believe it or not, Drew. It's called a dry spell. Ever heard of it? Oh wait, your whole career.
You could get rid of the or not. Believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Period. End of sentence. Everyone does.
Come on, everyone. Yeah. No, my whole career wasn't a dry spell. Why'd you say that's such a nasty thing?
I didn't say that. Sit up straight.
I'm not going to sit up straight if you're going to say nasty things.
It's not nasty.
Every time you say a nasty thing, I sink deeper into this couch. That's the rule.
Well,
every time you say a nice thing, I sit up a little more.
Well, also catch-22. Every time you slump lower, your gut gets bigger. So, which one do you want?
Okay, I'm just gonna slip a little more, a little more. Oof. I'm gonna wait for you to say something nice, then I'm gonna sit right back up.
What that fupa do, Daddy?
I admit to you that I gained 5 pounds before this podcast.
No, fat upper penis area.
Oh, fat upper. That's still above the penis.
Oh. Bow, bow.
Fat upper penis area. It's still the fat pelvic fat right there. You got like a fucking
bow, bow.
You got a fucking catcher's mitt flapping over your shaft. You got a loaf of Ezekiel bread over
baby.
Over your fucking knob.
You got a overflowed pita just lumping on over.
Yeah, you got a nice lemon fucking loaf over your fucking loaf.
And what is that?
You don't know what a lemon loaf is?
No.
Yeah.
Never know lemon. Lemon loaf.
You know what a loaf
You just
is?
combined two words together.
No, like
It's fucking plum pounder over here.
Plum pounder?
Barely know her.
Holy
Come on.
shit. No.
Sit up.
No, you got to say nice things about me. I'll sit up.
You don't have a fupa.
Say one. No, don't say not negative things. Not negative and nice things are two different things.
You're not gaining weight.
I literally said I gained 5 pounds.
On the Patreon, shush.
No.
Shush.
This is for the Patreon.
We already started. We already said welcome.
Are you a little bit hard? Is your penis a little bit hard right now?
No.
Oh.
Shut up.
No, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Why is it so big?
It's not a thing.
Is
it's
it
my
natural?
pants.
Yeah, mine's weirdly
It's
kind of hard right
Maybelline.
now.
All right. No, you can't put this on the internet. No.
What do you mean, jacking off?
Yeah, you can't jack.
You can jack off on
Will
the
you
internet.
sit up and jack off?
I will sit up. Would we jack off?
What?
Like-
on the pod?
Paywall jack.
There's only one way to find off.
Paywall jackwall.
Jackwall. Payoff. Jack Wall.
Jack pay.
We'll get there.
I'll sit up eventually.
What are you afraid of? Commitment? Being better?
Again, why are you being nasty continually?
I'm just prepping for a roast. I'm prepping for a roast battle at the end of the month.
You're just setting up for the roast.
Yeah, I'm working.
Why don't you hit me with some of your roasts you've
Yeah, hey, this guy Drew Buck. Okay, like I said, the stage at the end of the month of June, Drew and I will be doing the world famous Comedy Store roast battle league, if you will, our debut into the league.
The debut together, battling each other. I lost
as a duo.
Lost one against my young buddy, who's now eclipsed both of us.
This is
and now RJ's won one.
One.
And neither of them have done anything, but at least the other guy has like gumption.
Anyways,
so
we're doing a roast battle.
Roast battling.
It's like a funny, it's bad.
It's like a, your mama's, it's like a yo mama battle. But our moms may or may not be involved in the joke.
I'm not going to say anything about your mom, but I will say a lot of jokes about your upbringing and heritage.
My upbringing and heritage. That's right. We have to
nasty jokes about.
I realize I don't really know anything about you because I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. So we do. I need to get information about you.
I'll give you some tidbits. I'll give you some sprinkles.
Yes. Do you need stuff about me, or do you already have enough? I already gave you too much about my life.
I don't know why you don't.
There's things you can't say on stage.
I know, and we can talk about that.
You can't talk about.
I know
anything sexual, anything family, anything appearance.
You mean your whole act?
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're sitting up. There we go. Uh-oh. Drew's awake.
I'm not awake.
Good. Ding, ding. Let's roast.
No.
Or whatever they say.
I just had to fart.
That was like
I
exactly
told you. I do impressions.
Of what I did?
I do impressions of your impression of my fart.
It was like a Miss Piggy.
Meta. It doesn't smell bad. It smells like my beef and broccoli.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard from you.
That a fart doesn't smell bad?
Yeah, it's dumb.
You're just saying it because you're mad.
No, I'm saying it because you're an idiot.
Why am I an idiot?
I don't know any farts.
You're name calling for no reason, and you need to give me a reason.
When does a fart smell good or not at all?
It smells like exactly what I ate.
And that's not cold beef and broccoli from 2 days ago?
No, it smells like hot beef and broccoli. It's coming out of my hot asshole.
Yuck.
It smells like beef and broccoli coming out of my Eye of Sauron.
Anyways, so we're prepping for our big roast.
That's
and
right.
Like, okay, who goes first? RJ, Drew? I'll go first. Okay, RJ Signs going first. Let's roast. Bing, bing. I go, yay, this fucking fupa for a face is Drew Buck. Hey, Drew, if you're here, who's molesting all those kids?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh, you think I molest kids? You have kids that I molest.
Oh. And the crowd goes... Bananas. Guys, this is the easiest gig in the world. It's what we call in the biz a slam dunk.
Easy. Dunk after home run.
Badunk-a-dunk.
Your bunk, stomp a dunk signs.
Your bunk is going to be dunk after we badunk that dunk.
Lights out signs and stomp a dunk bonk, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That was us tonight.
We need to get I thought your good wife was coming in.
Come on in, honey. There's enough room on the couch.
Oh, my goodness.
No, she wouldn't dare.
Relax.
Step foot in this room.
I'm spoken for now.
Allegedly.
In
an open relationship.
Yeah.
Is what your girlfriend says.
Yeah, it's open on her end.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely.
I get to watch. A little bit of a
video.
Watcher. Firm leather chair.
Video.
In the corner.
That's what your new office chair is that you got?
Yeah. I got an office. I got a cock chair.
Yeah,
and I got a desk.
It doubles as a cock chair.
Yeah, it doubles.
Cock chair.
Cock chair.
Timeshare, cock share.
Timeshare. Did you ever get tricked into a timeshare, or your parents got tricked into a timeshare?
No.
My parents almost got tricked into one out in the middle of fucking bumfuck hills where whites are. And so
the hills have whites.
Hills have whites.
Hey, man.
We call it Rancho Santa Margarita. Come on.
Which is Spanish for gated community of white people. Yep.
That means Santa's here. We love ranch and keep out margarita. You know.
We like ranch and margarita's our house cleaner.
Yes, exactly. But we can't say that because literally, his name. And she cleans houses in Rancho Santa.
Do I have to cut that out?
I would cut out just.
Yeah, we're bleeping.
Yeah, we have to. We kind of have to. Rachel said a beep.
Well, I'm not going to believe that.
No, you got it.
Oh, fine.
You got it. Anytime
That's
we
so
say
much
it.
work. That's so much work.
No, it's not that much work.
I hate this job.
It's easy. Just give it to me and I'll do it. And I'll be like, I don't have time.
Luckiest job on the internet is editing out nonsense bullshit because
It's
my
fun, just in
podcast
case,
host doesn't know
for
how
the
to censor
protection.
himself
For
properly.
the protection of the people.
No, but we were Stompadonk lights out tonight at the stomping grounds of San Clemente at the left coast.
Oh, we showed those youngins who were 58-year-old comedians, aspiring comedians. We showed those young 58-year-old aspiring comedians
how to bomb with dignity.
how to really get up there and fear bomb.
Show people what it looks like when you're on your heels.
Mm-hmm. And we
I never got that. I never understood that figure of speech. They got me on my heels.
I mean, it's like you're like back, like you're gonna fall back, like oh, like they're coming.
But when have I ever been on my heels? If I'm on my heels, I'm falling.
No. You could save yourself if you're on your heels. Like you're almost there. Like oh, yeah. I would say on this podcast you're always on your heels.
I'm a toe guy.
You mean literally?
I'm a toe guy.
Well, we have a lot of toe hoes out there. Come on, man. Sneaky nasties.
I'm always on my toes.
Loving my socks of color.
Yeah. I don't want to make that a point of
They
discussion.
love when I flex my toes.
Jesus.
No, we got to let them. Let them come.
All right.
Arrive sexually. Go on.
No, but it was fun. I don't know if you saw this. Probably one of the most bizarre interactions I've ever been coerced into. Afterwards, a woman comes up to me and says, "Thank you. You were really funny." And she holds out her hand, and I shake it. Like, "Oh, thank you so much. I love coming here." Whatever.
Oh, I walked.
And she goes, "Do you hug?" And I go, "Now." I went, "Sure." I gave her a hug, but like, what a fucking...
I walked into her giving you a hug, like behind her husband's back.
Yeah, husband. She was with husband.
Yeah.
He just got cucked.
Yeah.
He got hug cucked.
Yeah, hucked. We worked on it. Cugged?
Hat on a hat.
Yeah.
Cugged.
Dude, yeah, she's over there cugging her husband.
Cugging me.
Yeah,
I like that. Soft G.
Yeah, soft G. Yeah, it was a very weird interaction that made me wonder why I didn't get the same, because I was really going at him. I was like, "Hey, you fucking sexy bitch, get over here." I was like
After the set?
no, in the bathroom.
Okay.
No, like
Over the stall.
during the set, I was like, I thought you guys liked me. Why didn't I get a hug? From this lady. You seem to really be into the hug. You're not a hug guy. You're not a touch guy. I lied. You hate hugs and you didn't really want it, but you folded immediately.
What am I supposed to do? Options are no or yes.
Say no.
No.
All the winners who write all those nonfiction books, they all say the same thing. They say no is a complete sentence. So just say no. You don't have to say sorry. You don't have to say anything. You say no.
But I don't want to be a dick.
Exactly. But every time I do that, I come off like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, man, what about that?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, I gotta say, sorry now.
You gotta say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My arms are just so
sorry.
hot.
The shadow of my father. I'm just no.
You remind me of my dead mother
my
and
my step ghost.
Step ghost. Oh, you're haunting me too hard.
Stuck in lantern, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was unbelievable that happened to me.
Yeah, you got a hug. That's how well you did.
I mean, you can only do so well. It's an open mic, folks. You show up, you never know what's going to happen. There's like 10 people there.
You never know what's going to happen, but most likely what happens is nothing good. So
people in the community, comedy community, liken open mics to going to the gym, but I've never gone to the gym and had 8 people watch me after sitting there for an hour. And they're like, "All right, go on, lift those weights. You could. I don't know if you can do it. It's tough."
It is the only thing. It is one of the only things, other than music, where you have to show up and people are like, "Yeah, impress me."
Yeah, show me that you can do the thing that you think you can. Which, to their credit, a lot of people can't. And at an open mic, I'm going to say, on the best of open mics, 50% of comics are good. At the best of open mics, 50%, 1 out of 2.
Yeah, you gotta try to paper him in between the bombs,
And
which no one's doing anymore.
no one's papering.
We're doing
slotteds. We're doing
the thing.
We're doing lotteries. We're doing buckets.
Yeah, we're doing diversity hires.
DEI buckets.
DEI buckets. What's DEI stand for?
Dudes, English accents, and engines. Can we say that?
No. Inuits.
Ooh. Inuits of color.
No, they're all colored. Whoa. My B. As well as we do not condone.
It's Pride Month.
It's PM. We got it.
PM. Speaking of this and this and whatever, hand signals, Elon, hello, the Tesla, shalala, what'd you call it?
The Skynet March? What did I call it?
He called it the
SpaceX salute?
SpaceX salute. Yes, the SpaceX salute. There's a clip of Cory Booker that was going around today of him going like this, like very gently. And like that's the case that the Elon people were trying to say, no, he's got his hand here and then he's going here to the thing. And Cory Booker was like,
Elon was like,
and his was like
frisbeeing,
like arm stuck, right?
Yeah.
And people go, oh, see, look, the Democrats do it and nobody bats an eye, but da-da-da. And I'm like, it's like very obvious to me that this was, hey guys, I'll see you later. Like,
yeah, honestly, if Elon would have just admitted that he just wanted to feel what it felt like to be Hitler for a few seconds, I think everyone would have been like, tough gig, but
hey,
go off, King.
Yeah,
go off.
Live your truth, squirrel.
Go off, Space King.
Yeah,
because because the dude Hitler doing those giant venues and rousing the audience to the level that he did had to have been exhilarating.
Yeah, I mean, again, and it was Elon retweeting. He's like, see, look at the Democrats. People go crazy if they know that he was doing that.
Yeah, the only people getting that like rumbling amount of love to this day with that amount of people, it's I mean, compared to Hitler, it's like Hitler and
Lil Nas X.
It's Hitler and Brian Regan are the only two that are like really for different reasons. You know?
Yeah.
But, like, they're both just, the
same.
It's Sebastian Maniscalco and Hitler.
These guys in the e-bikes, what are they doing?
Which funny, like, how, I keep hearing people like, these arenas are cool, but you can't do crowd work. Like, Sebastian's doing crowd work in arenas now. He's like, what are you, like, 14 and you're giant?
What are you, section 622, row H, seat 13?
Yeah, what are you doing up there? He has a fucking
He's got a telescope.
He's like, yeah, exactly.
Oh, what are you fucking
What
doing?
are you doing over there?
You're wearing shorts in section HC.
You're fisting your popcorn like this. You're putting the butter on your wife like that.
The peanut guy's coming around the corner.
He's calibrating. Yeah, exactly. You're paying the peanut guy. He's calibrating why the peanut guy is the peanut of cotton candy.
Orion's belt is almost directly above you.
Oh my God! Orion shooting his arrow over there at the Big Dipper.
Now I'm doing Brett Ernst. Brett Ernst telescope.
Yeah.
Get your gold chain out the phone. How you doing?
Oh my God, Brett Ernst, what a good guy. What's he up to these days?
Hey, the same. Can you say wop shit as always?
Mike Racine sure can.
Yeah.
We saw. Were you there, or was it? No, it was John.
I was there.
Yeah, it was you, me, and John.
No. I heard. Sorry, I was thinking about the time of the rec room, but no, you said that it was the Urban Improv.
Yeah, Nick Mullen, and there was everyone was swarming at Nick Mullen, and no one wanted to talk to Mike Racine. So we're like, let's talk to Mike Racine. You know, we're talking. We're like, oh yeah, you should do this club over here. He's like, yeah, I'll follow it. And I was like, we didn't know what to say. We're like, yeah, Brett Ernst did it last week, and he just kind of like there was a silence, and he's like, you know that dumb wop has a parking lot cologne guy.
Huge shout out to Mike Racine.
He's like, I love Brett. He's a good friend, but a fucking parking lot cologne guy? You
That's so
kind of
funny.
wop shit is that? I was like, yeah.
That's so funny.
To have that pause, look off into the distance and go, you know that dumb wop's got a parking lot cologne guy? To just two complete strange young comedians is very funny.
He didn't even know you were comedians. You
Didn't tell him.
Yeah, that we used to do more micro scene heavy riffs
Did we?
back in the day.
Did we really? I don't remember doing any
You
of
were
them
a
at
big
all.
micro scene riff guy.
Big MR head,
Yeah. Micro scene.
Mr. Head.
Micro scene, and of course, someone who we've just absolutely buried in the charts.
Oh,
Can you remember?
yes. What's his name?
Comedy Pinata.
I know. Ted Lasso or something like that. It's
Isn't it? It's not Joe Coy.
it's like
oh
hot,
no, I'm forgetting.
It's like Hot Joe Coy. What's his name?
Pablo.
No.
No. Oh gosh. Well, he's so. Oh, Steve Byrne. That dumb pinata.
Actually, really liked that podcast.
Oh yeah, great podcast.
Stop it! Don't start beef with him.
No beef at all. Keep doing your podcast.
He actually, I think he fights. I think he fights people in real life.
What? Physical?
Yeah, physical. He'll fight us physically.
What? Like just beat us up on the side of the street, or
Apparently,
like?
A, he's a real nice guy, and B, if he gets bullied, C, he'll fight you, and D, he'll win.
Yeah. Is that why it's called Comedy Pinata? Because he beats the shit out of people.
He beats the shit out of Mexicans. Hey, and you're one of them.
Hey, half.
Yeah, happy.
Beat my lower half, daddy.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh no.
What? Oh my God.
I always wonder.
Got so hot so quick.
I always wonder which half is me Mexican, top half or bottom half. You know?
Yeah, no.
Survey says bottom.
Shout out Seaburn, funny guy.
Because I got a lazy dick.
Oh, come on. It's they're the hard work. They're hardest working dicks. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just the hackiest take on
Mhm.
Mexicans, where they're
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
they always say they're lazy, but they're actually so hardworking.
Yeah.
Am I right, guys? Swexican?
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Pridecito.
Is he a Pep Boys? My uncle was a Pep Boy.
Really?
Pepe.
Did he tell you it was all a sham or what?
Yeah, sham wow. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Which one's the... You ever get a chamois?
Yeah, we got the sham wow. Fucking stop.
What?
What's wrong with your beehole?
What do you mean?
It sounds like you got like something else blocking the passages of air.
He's got an army to command.
You have put on weight then, huh?
He's got an army of Middle Earth to command.
An army of fupa that's just...
Why are you calling me fat? I'm very
I
self-conscious
didn't
about my
call
fat.
you fat. I said fupa.
No. Which stands for what? Fin?
Friendly
No.
upper
No.
pants
What?
area.
Friendly upper pants area? Which is what's the part where you flip up your boner in your waistband?
Do you still do that?
Sorry.
I haven't done that in eons.
I think I did it the other day just because I wanted to. I wanted to remember.
Is that the craziest thing though? Like when I don't know if people still do this in high school, but when I was in high school, you had dances, and literally everyone danced, guy and girl, and some girl's butt was up against your entire junk, like the whole time. Did you dance like that in high school?
I never went to any high school dances.
No way.
I know.
He was in the band, folks. You didn't do any?
No, they're all lame, dude.
You were the guy that never got asked.
Relax.
Chill,
I
dude.
got asked by so many guys, so many girls.
This is sad. This is the sad
No, I
Drew
went.
episode.
I went to a couple of proms, but you're the nerd who were like, you thought it was cool to go to every, like, you thought high school was like a '90s high school movie. Like, you lived that lie.
No, but like
where you're like, I'm gonna do high school and pretend that I'm cool because I'm doing this high school. I'm doing all the activities. You also have money. You came from like an elite neoconservative family of bankers.
I don't understand.
So you could afford the yearbooks. You could afford the dances. You could afford the senior yacht little thing where you guys all go on a yacht. You go into the transatlantic, like you go to international waters.
Tuition.
You go into international waters, and then you do very illegal. You like eat kids and shit out there.
Witchcraft.
And you could afford all that. I never got a yearbook. I don't have any evidence of me in high
You
school.
never got asked to a dance.
I asked everybody, and no one said anything. Everyone goes to be in person.
It's crazy how like it started as like, oh, you actually had some good points about maybe how I grew up with more of a bronze spoon in my mouth, and
then really it was just all about me being alone.
Yeah, you being sad for most of your life,
sad and alone, and never really having everything.
No, dances were fun. I mean, I don't think that I was like too much into the sauce of it all.
You wear lame well is the thing.
Okay,
you wear.
All right, save it for the roast battle, brother.
If you're gonna call me friendly upper pussy area,
no pants.
Oh, gotcha. What's under the pants?
You tell
pussy.
me.
All right,
that's for them to decide.
Yes, that's for Shim. Sure. Yeah, but no, I went to a couple proms.
How did that make you feel?
I really liked them.
You do the dancing?
I'm trying to think if I bumped my my half hard shaft.
It was like
to my
everyone was doing
ass.
it.
I don't think I did.
It was like full. Yeah,
we were pretty respectful for each other, with each other,
and by each other,
for the people, by the people. But yeah, we never really got nasty. There was always those whores out there that really were just throwing it back.
There were some,
I don't
know how that was allowed. I mean, no one ever
because 80% of the fucking volunteer parents for the prom were dads watching these whores throw it back, and they're like, well.
I don't know if I remember any parents being chaperones. I just remember the vice principals being there, like with with the fucking
binoculars,
telescope, Cat Williams telescope.
Cat Williams telescope.
Come on, Cat, you come on telescope.
Come on, there, Cat.
I had a telescope. I saw all those high schoolers jerking it on the dance floor.
Come on, no, Cat.
Come on, no, Cat. You ain't so no. You know, so 18-year-olds.
You don't see constellations.
I saw Orion's belt, and I knew he was taking it off.
Yeah, Orion was going to those freak offs, and ain't nobody talk about Orion because when that belt come off, the baby oil gets right back on.
Oh, come on, Cat.
Oh, come on, no, Cat.
No, stop that.
No baby oil on Orion. No, he's too disciplined.
P. Diddy wasn't the only one with a belt. Let me just say that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It was. Yeah, it was fun. Well, we did one at the House of Blues in Anaheim. That was fun. And then we did one at the Ronald Reagan Library.
Boner alert.
Or Richard Nixon. Which one's?
Hey.
Yeah. So we did one at Watergate.
I am not a cock. Or whatever he says.
Exactly. We're at the Watergate Hotel.
Yeah.
There had to have been a couple of proms there.
Yeah, I think I did the Nixon Library.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did the Reagan.
Yeah. Did you? Well, you won prom king, right? And you had to dance with like
homecoming. Don't besmirch royalty.
Do not besmirch PK. You were never the prom king.
Prom king was voted by seniors.
Quarterback? Was it the quarterback?
I don't remember who won. It was forgettable.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you remember.
Do you want me to try to think about who won?
It's not going to be that hard because he just inched you out and you never let it go.
You can't win homecoming king and prom king.
Oh my God, you would know that, you fucking lame ass.
What the fuck you wanted to
fucking lame.
I was in the running
person. You can't actually win both at the same time.
You could.
The guy that so wishes he was back in high school.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Let's move you right back to your hometown. You hang out at that Del Taco at 4 a.m. Pick up the senior chicks. And
Look,
with your Letterman. You have your Letterman jacket somewhere still. Don't you?
Never lettered.
Yeah, you did.
You think I was an athlete?
But you bought one anyway. You were a mathlete.
I rode the bench on volleyball.
You had varsity theater for sure.
If you have a Letterman jacket for theater, you're dead somewhere in LA.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely fentanyl overdose. It's okay. R.I.P.
Yeah, you're dead behind the back alley of Madame Tussauds. Great museum, by the way.
Madame Tussauds?
You never know what's real.
I don't know Madame Tussauds at all. I don't know what this
But I
happened.
love me making these references, and you're like,
Yeah.
I just have to agree with you. Saying,
I'm like, what? Yeah, fentanyl.
Madame Tussauds is a wax museum
Oh,
with like perfect replicas.
But is this the one on Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to that one.
Oh, you have been to Madame Tussauds and you didn't recognize the reference.
Why? I don't. No one's called it Madame Tussauds.
It's literally what it's called.
No, they call it the Wax Museum.
You dumb shit.
Wait, maybe I went to the one in Garden Grove. Is there one in Garden Grove?
That's a candle store.
No. Well, they look like
They
faces.
look crazy.
Listen, some of them are fake. Some of them look like Obama. And I won't tell you which ones. All right, I haven't the heart. But yeah, I think I went to the one in I think it's in Hollywood. It's right next to the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum.
In your defense, Madame Tussauds does have a very candle-like Obama.
Yeah. Yes.
He's actually smoking, which is ironic.
Really?
Candles,
What's ironic?
It's candles. You light a candle.
Oh, got you.
A wax.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Did you ever watch House of Wax, the serial killer that's like a wax face? He kills the people.
It's a fictional show.
Oh, it's a documentary.
No, I haven't. Anything?
Good movie. I got no take.
Good movie. Great time. Anyways,
Good movie, great time, no take.
come on, Kurt.
Come on now, Kate. You gotta have take now, Kate.
There ain't no take on wax museums.
Yeah. Yeah, we should go to the wax museum. You should do that. There's a lot of things. I was thinking about a lot of activities we need to do together.
Why?
Because we're friends and we're supposed to do stuff together.
Is that what the friends do?
I think so, but you always do stuff with the other friends. You never invite me.
I don't do anything with my friends.
Y'all, you're like old high school or college best friends. You guys go out to like log cabins and you leave the wives at home and you suck each other off.
Maybe
And
twice a year we go away for a weekend to like Mexico or like Big Bear or Santa
you
Barbara.
guys do like a circle autoerotic asphyxiation sort of
Do
thing.
some DMT and try to
Choke
hunt
and
down some
stroke.
pigeons.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, pigeons.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're out there and they're free.
Pigeons are free. Can you domesticate a pidge?
Yes, I've been
DAP?
doing heavy research on what animals you're allowed to domesticate in Southern California.
And so pigeons are one.
Yes,
Skunks,
I'm like
squirrels.
no.
Yeah, because some of them still
Excuse
have the
me, by the way,
bubonic
that was
plague.
terrible.
The squirrels that go on the rocks in the beach.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
So I've got a bevy of wildlife, as you've known, as I've
Yes.
shared.
Yes.
I'm riddled with skunks. I don't want to get into it. But I also have like 3 to 4 neighborhood squirrels that come by, eat out of the bird feeder. Love them. There's a big fat one we call Coconuts. He comes by all the time.
You're like Snow White. You're like Mexican Snow White. You're
I'm-
like Brown, White, and the 9 skunks.
Hey, Mr. Squirrel. I got a Ritz cracker for you. Anyways, they love watching a squirrel eat a Ritz cracker. Fucking
Ugh.
chop off my dick and put it on a Christmas card.
It's like watching a beep, beep, beep.
I don't know why you censored yourself, but it's very funny. I don't know what it could have been. I didn't even think.
Whatever you put in there, that's on you. That's on you.
And
A classic bit.
a classic bleep for a classic screep. No, but watching
I was going to say the pull sheet sausage.
yes,
Yeah.
watching a squirrel eat a Ritz cracker just really makes you feel alive. And we have this one squirrel, very chubby, cutie guy. We call him Coconuts. Very cute.
Why you call them coconut?
Big old balls.
Holy shit.
He's got some friggin' plums down there.
Holy shit. And the juice it bears is very hydrating, I hear.
So we there was like one weekend where we're like so close to coconuts that we're throwing crackers at. My kids were just throwing crackers. And he's eating the crackers. He'd run up the tree and come back down. We're like 5 feet away. We're throwing crackers at him. Yeah. We're having a ball. It feels like we have a pet squirrel, honestly. Yeah. He comes by every day. We say hi, blah, 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 blah. I'm out there. My mom came over for dinner and we're telling, today we gave coconuts crackers. It was so cute. And we can hear rustling in the trees, I imagine, as one of the few squirrels hanging out. And we hear, and then a squirrel falls out of the tree, starts seizing on the floor, like right in front of us, writhing.
You Google it and they're like, deathly allergic to Ritz crackers.
And I'm like, oh no! We all thought it was coconuts. We're like, coconuts, no! And it literally, mouth bloody and foamy,
What?
dead. dying in front of us.
Oh,
5 p.m. on a Saturday, ruining my evening.
Holy shit.
I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm like, kids, get away. And they're like,
Yeah.
we want to touch it. I'm like, get away.
Yeah.
Like, what if we put our finger in its mouth? I'm like, get away. Okay, come here.
Yeah.
But
Come here.
so I literally, like, is it alive? Is it dead? What the fuck happened? It fell out of a tree, which squirrels don't do that. You know,
Yeah.
that's sign number one that it was dead.
Yeah, sure.
And I picked it up in a towel and I put it over on top of our trash can in case it, out of a whim of necromancy, came back.
You doing my act?
Yeah.
2023?
But it did not. And she passed away. But it wasn't coconuts, thank Christ. It was some scrawny little fuck. But, yeah, sad.
Yeah.
Ruined my night.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked it up. I was like, why? I literally never thought I'd be Googling squirrel fall out of tree, mouth red, dead, question mark. And it was like, if a squirrel falls out of a tree, it's probably because it's been dealing with some kind of brain virus that's often common in rodents. So squirrels just be dropping dead all over the place. We had no idea.
Wow. And this was not coconuts.
It was not thank Christ.
Wait, so how'd you dispose of it? Did you just pick it up and...
I put it in the recycling bin.
No.
I want to see if they could bring it back.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bring it back as a mug?
Cyborg squirrel.
Borg
Beep
squirrel?
boop, beep boop.
Squirrel on Musk? You think it's going to come back?
Yeah.
Doing salutes? You're like, whoa.
Whoa, hey there. Chill,
Hey,
buddy.
Easy there. You do have very good squirrel sounds.
Thank you.
Let me try my squirrel sound.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Okay.
It's a little closer.
Yeah.
I'll try yours.
Yeah, you're right there. It's just got to be slower and more sensual.
I'm a squirrel.
Horny squirrel.
I'm such a dirty little squirrel.
Okay. That's so weird.
Oh, squatty. Oh, squirrel.
Oh, God.
That's my impression of a squirrel.
God.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're supposed to do the applause to the squirrel. Thank you.
Very fun.
You want to know what's something that's very funny? That
Don't
reminded
point
me
at
of
me like that ever again.
You want to know what's something that's very funny?
Stub your little fingers.
About our little soundboard thing is I was listening to, and again, I hate to talk about other people's podcasts.
Don't
but
do it.
But this is just a very funny thing that's directly related to ours. Is I was on the Patreon episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just doing their thing, and then Lemaire Lee, one of their classic producers, very funny guy, he like fucked up the soundboard, and then they're like looking at him because they don't wear headphones, so they could hear him in his headphones, calibrating and freaking out, but we could hear it over the podcast, and they're playing our intro music. It's like dance, he's like, and he started over dance, and then they're like, "What are you doing over there?" Lemaire? He's like, "I don't know. I pressed a button. There's a soundboard on this. I didn't know what to do." I'm like, "Oh, they're starting the Swallow Daddy's
That's
podcast."
so funny.
And then it's and I'm just like, "Oh, they have our same
That's
operation."
so funny.
I'm like, "Thank God."
someone listening to that is like, what the fuck?
Is that the Swallow Daddy?
How'd they get the Swallow Daddy's theme song on the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast?
Yeah, it's very funny. It's nice to know that that the most popular podcast that's making the most money on Patreon is using the same technology as
Using our same theme song.
it's using our theme song is using the same technology as the worst comedy podcast on the internet, which is the Swallow Daddy's podcast.
I've seen some bad ones.
There are some rough ones out
There's
there.
some really bad podcasts. I'll say this, folks. If you're watching this podcast, maybe this is the first episode you've ever seen. Maybe this is the 20th. We've got over 100 at this point. If you look at this podcast, you're like, it's not bad. Just to let you know, it's actually better than 90% of any other shitty podcast straight on camera between two white dudes talking.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff that you see The people don't know how to keep a story tight. They don't know how to have intrigue. They're not dynamic. There's no banter.
We're dynamic. Well, I could do I did squirrel impressions for you guys.
Well, I did a better one, but yeah.
But no, they like mine better.
Okay.
But we're dynamic at least. Well, the other thing is, I think the most important thing that we have over all these other white guys talking on our podcast, sex appeal. Also, we know we're bad.
Yeah.
We know we're bad, and we know we're getting better every time. And sometimes we even get worse. And sometimes, but overall, we love you and we care, and we want this to be one of the greatest, most popular podcasts in the entire world.
And we're getting there.
We got to get our Malaysian clip
got
god.
Like 20 or 30 people on Patreon right now. It's been good. We're almost at 500 subscribers.
We're trying to get a couple of Thai boys to fucking make clips for us.
We're working on it
with pesos, whatever they use over there,
rupees,
clicks.
Yeah. I got a couple of squirrel. I'm gonna get coconuts to edit our fucking clips.
Squirrel.
I'm gonna pay them in Ritz crackers.
Yeah. So I think that's so. Thank you for sticking around and thank you for supporting us. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon if you could afford it. It's 3 months free, right?
I think that deal is done, but really? I'll bring it back. I swear to Christ.
Yeah, we could bring that deal back.
Yeah, no, it creeps up on you.
Yeah,
it's June.
Yeah, dude, we gotta get
Junie B. Jones.
We gotta get some summer merch going. You know what I'm feeling?
Oh, sleeveless shirts.
Sleeveless in Seattle?
Yeah, like my icy shirt. Did you see that shirt?
Sleeveless. We doing sleeveless Mussolini shirts or what?
Yeah, sleeveless Justice for Coconuts shirts.
Justice for Coconut. Well, we got a lot of hot
and it's
bits.
Just a normal squirrel with Gimundo balls.
Yeah. What would a grippy long stocking shirt look like?
It would just be a giant pixelated square.
Puss. No,
you couldn't do that.
Well, you could put the pixelation over the vagina.
I don't think I would want to do that.
What about a pixelation of our bird?
Yeah, that's a great shirt.
That'd be a great shirt, great hoodie,
great tank,
hat,
great pin,
great bandana.
Wallet chain,
bandana.
Who wears bandanas?
I use them to put over my drums to mute them and make it sound like an indie bedroom record, like Mac DeMarco.
But what do you use it for that's important?
Macklemore, DeRyan Lewis Co. That's important. Wrap it around my head and scream "brother" into my mirror for 10 minutes before I start my day. I mean, that's really the only reason you should be wearing those fucking things.
Yeah.
That's truly the gig.
And how? Yeah, I used to time around my forehead to pretend I was in martial arts of some sorts.
Did you ever do white martial arts?
Prom. Huh?
Did you ever do white martial arts?
Yeah, we talked about this. Our Christian karate team.
We
Christian
both
karate
did
years.
Christian karate. That's right.
Did you also do it?
Did you already do it? Did you also do it at Calvary Chapel?
No, not at Calvary Chapel. Calvary Church, Santa Ana.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's right. Karate for Christ. I gotta bring back my Karate for Christ bits. Those were so much fun.
I don't remember it.
I never had one, but I need to start writing a joke about it because it's a funny thing I did.
I'm dying at the concept already.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get.
Just guess the sound of fart, and I'll do it for you. Almost. Pretty close.
That's like
I did a reverse. You went. I went. Yeah.
That's like someone startled an elephant awake.
Yeah. That's an elephant waking up to a shotgun into the face.
Wow.
Have you ever shotgunned an elephant to the face?
Can't say I have.
We got to make a clip out of this one.
We got to do more friendship stuff.
We should do. No, we got to start over because we got to get because here's the thing. It's all clip culture now. So we got to do clips.
Clit culture?
No, not clit.
Hashtag Pride Month.
Clip culture.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna clip out a clip about us talking about how one time we hunted elephants in the Amazon. Are they in the Amazon?
No.
Where are they?
No, that's South America.
We're gonna do like a bro.
Could you imagine if elephants were native to
these Irvine, California?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the
meadows.
mammoth
used to be Northern Cal.
Dude, everything used to be over here. Dinosaurs.
Yeah, no shit.
Comanches.
Come again?
Comanches?
Don't know what that is. Isn't that a race?
It's like the Washington football team, but for real.
I'm talking about animals.
Well, we don't call them that anymore.
You don't.
You called them
I said the woolly mammoths. He said dinosaurs. And
I think they're
then
trying
you said a type of human.
They're trying to bring back woolly. But you're like, oh, they used to be here, but like everything used to be everywhere.
What? No. You're so
No
dumb.
matter what point you make, I just
Oh, no,
I just know
everything used to be everywhere.
I just know but your point. I just shut down the yes and I go, well, yeah, like everything's like we used to be everywhere. Like time is time, you know?
Yeah, time is a
Just ruin the bucket. Well, I hear they're trying to bring back the woolly mammoth.
Yeah, they've been doing cloning since forever. But the closest they can get is some kind of like fucked up warthog.
Really? Just like a mini woolly?
Yeah, but like the snout is just like a droopy eyeball.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, should we be bringing back ancient animals?
I mean, yeah, at this point, why not? Hell is we're days away from being fully engulfed in a hell apocalypse, nuclear winter. Let's get AI going. Let's crank up the genetic cloning models.
Also, did you hear Neil deGrasse Tyson? He's like, we're not going to get radiation poison from these new nukes. It's just like as long as you get out of the blast radius in the shockwaves that'll explode your body, then you'll be fine.
All right, we'll put them on the front lines then. Jesus.
Which is,
after you, Neil deGrasse.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Your assy is deGrasse.
He is the Drake character in a wheelchair. He's just insufferably talking about science, and they're just like, "Shut up, you stupid." No.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't work.
I'm on board.
I tried. No, you're off board. We're both off board.
Yeah.
It's not their month.
Excuse me. Not yet.
Scientists, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is there like a science month? Science history month?
No. I don't think the scientific community will ever be appreciated that much.
Bill Nye the Science Guy, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
End of list.
No, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye the Science Guy, and is it Bill from Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck Bill, fuck Bill, fuck Bill. Fuck Bill, marry Bill, kiss Bill.
Really?
Yeah.
I would kill.
It's not Bill, it's Steve.
Oh, it's Steve.
I couldn't let the bit go on much longer. It's so sad.
It's okay. It's Steve from Blue's Clues, but he's in the Steve Miller Band, doing "Fly Like an Eagle."
Yes,
but it's Blue's Clues as the front man.
Yes,
go.
Okay,
that's a pretty good bit.
That's a great bit.
You ever shoot an elf in the face?
Oh my god!
That's our cue to get to bomb potato. Right?
The yerb is hit. We got to get into our final and only segment of the evening, bomb potato, where we have pre-written, topical, newsworthy jokes and other weekend update type headline bits.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Drew, you seem confident. Why don't you go first?
Yes, this was in Yahoo News. That's how you know it's
thank
going
you.
to be true. Shaquille O'Neal has officially said that he does not want to be seen as a celebrity anymore. He no longer wants to be seen as a celebrity. So now he'll just go. He'll just go by what he. Now he'll just go back to being seen as who he was before. 7'1", potentially dangerous African American male, possibly resisting arrest. Definitely need backup.
Holy.
Because we live in a racist nation that I don't agree with.
Yeah, that's a joke about the police.
That's the joke about the bad apples.
Yeah,
not including Shaq. He's one of the good apples because he's the policeman. He went through the force. Did he? You remember that?
He's a Jedi.
No, no, not that force.
Oh, damn.
He's a policeman.
Oh, so he's a Sith.
No,
come on.
No.
That's funny. We love Shaq.
Yeah, but no, we love Shaq, and I don't think he's potentially dangerous. He's actually a sweet boy, but that is just more of a joke on the broken system of policing in America, even though there's a lot of good police officers out there.
I'm glad you gave that that extra bit right there.
Of course.
We'll clip that out.
Yeah, well, that's the clip.
That's the clip right there.
And then somewhere cut in me being like, you ever shoot an elf in the fucking face?
just superimpose the American flag waving in the background.
Yeah, of course.
A bald eagle flying by and Richard
absolutely.
Nixon kissing Ronald Reagan.
Yes.
And I'm proud to be a policeman.
You know?
A semi-truck that crashed set an estimated 14 million bees loose near the Mexican border. All 14 million bees have been detained and promptly deported back to Mexico.
The pinche bees way. That's beautiful.
Where's the honey, fool?
Where's the honey, fool? Here's a food related one, like
Good.
honey. The FDA moves to recall hundreds of thousands of heirloom tomatoes due to salmonella poisoning.
Oh.
This unfortunately has led to an increase of overconfident Shakespearean actors fumbling their lines without consequence. Because they don't get tomatoed? Boo. Come on, that's a fun one.
That got me.
That was a good one.
A little bit of a stretch, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I said like overconfident open micers, but no one's throwing tomatoes at open micers.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's kind of an outdated reference. The comedy reference.
It's a medieval reference.
Outdated.
Yeah, you're right. For all the history.
For all the history buffs out there.
Yeah, history buffs.
Know your comedy history.
H buffs.
Fresh produce.
Isn't it funny most history buffs are not buff, they're like fat or skinny.
Now that's a hot take.
Now that's a take. You ever shoot an elephant in the face?
Oh my God.
Go on.
Therapist was charged with molesting boy during session in Garden Grove home. Sorry, I read that wrong. The
What?
rapist was charged with molesting boys during session in Garden Grove home.
Wait. Wait, I missed that completely.
Therapist
Yeah.
was charged with molesting boy during session in Garden Grove home. Sorry, I read that wrong. The rapist was charged with molesting. Blah, 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 blah.
Classic therapist. The Europe is wearing off.
Classis clappist. And lapis lupus. And
I just took a poopish.
also to you, great joke, 10 out of 10. What did you say again?
I just took a poopish on your couches. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's classic the rapist therapist joke, you know.
Yep. And now is our
bomb petition.
bomb petition. We have the same headline and we got different joke.
And I want you guys to comment who won in the comments below. You
It's
guys
almost
literally have never
always
done
me.
this. They don't give a fuck.
I get the comments.
Because
I hear.
I don't think anybody actually makes it to the end of the episodes.
That's not true. People stick around. They're like, it's worth it for them losing steam and getting like sleepy because it's clearly too late for them.
No, we're awake.
We're awake. We are like so awake. It's quippy.
It's
All right, say your fucking end of the night joke.
Yeah, all right, cool. A show inside a cathedral featured raw chicken in diapers, German president, and an archbishop in attendance. To be fair, they thought they were walking into that one bar from every joke.
Nailed it.
Nice.
A performance inside a Catholic cathedral in Germany featured raw plucked chickens wrapped in diapers on stage. And the country's president and the local archbishop in the audience has prompted the church and municipal leaders to apologize that the show hurt religious feelings. Leave it to German Catholics to apologize for any wrongdoing that might have occurred on their watch.
Fun.
We had no idea what was happening.
No.
It was crazy.
Please tell me you wrote that down. Via. And you wrote VE. Had no idea what was happening. You actually wrote that.
It's crazy.
You couldn't have just ripped that?
I wrote it down an hour ago. I don't want to forget the best part.
Here's how we know we're at the end of the podcast. Instead of riffed, I said ripped.
Yeah, you could have ripped that. You didn't want to rip it?
You want to rip? We're just ripping here.
We're just ripping it, dude. Fucking.
Oh, I got to riff a fart right now, dude.
Yeah, dude. You've been.
You riff
whipping.
ass? You riff ass?
Yeah, dude. You ever riff so hard that you're. Oh my God.
It's very hard to stay up.
Blue Man Group percussion group time over here.
Oh, yeah. Did you ever watch a Stonk or
Stonk?
Blue Man?
Yeah.
Which one? Both? In Vegas?
No, YouTube.
Oh. All of us.
Great.
All of us.
That's great.
Yeah. Do you want to do a little stomp on the way out?
Yeah.
To end the episode?
I keep forgetting to plug things, and there's good shows coming up that now people who like watch will actually go to. This will come out tomorrow. Brea Improv.
Oh, yeah.
Brea Improv. If you're in Brea or any area nearby, 7:00. That'll be fun.
Is that tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah. Well, technically, when this comes out tonight. Wednesdays, both you and I have been stopping by Costa Mesa at the Boulevard.
Oh, hot opening microphone.
Hot open mic. But a lot of people show up to watch.
Yeah.
It feels like a show some nights, honestly. Thursday, I'm now doing a show in Anaheim. Gamecraft Anaheim. It's been fun. Outdoor show. A lot of crazy stuff going on.
A lot of crazy stuff.
And then Friday, I'm going to be in Huntington Beach at Killarney's restaurant. Crazy show. Even crazier. You ready for the real twist? Guy who books the show, I went back to look at the messages between him and I because I wanted to make sure I had the date and time right when I wrote it on my calendar. This user is no longer on Instagram.
So you're going to like just show up at a place and maybe be on a show?
I'm going to assume what time it's on and hope that I'm right. Because I have not, he just disappeared.
No cell phone number?
No, just all Instagram. He found me on Instagram.
And I wonder if did he block you?
That would be so sad.
Let me see.
I didn't think of that as a possibility until right now.
Oh, bro, welcome to showbiz. I wouldn't say you're a comedian until you've been booked and blocked. All right. They go, yeah, you're on it. And then, and then they find out about your shady past. About all those things you did.
Maybe they heard me bad-mouthing the show on the podcast.
Probably, and then they blocked you. You're going to show up, and he's probably a tough guy. He might beat the fuck out of you if you show up.
Oh, no, he's short. Short.
But he's scrappy.
Probably. He's a bartender.
Yeah, he'll go for the ankles.
He's down there.
Yeah.
Marcus Welby.
Easy there. Happy Pride. Ankles first.
Yeah, Huntington Beach, the best place to celebrate Pride Month.
Yeah, exactly.
Downtown Huntington Beach, where the only thing whiter and more racist than the drunk people at night is those same people the next day picketing for Donald Trump outside on the PCH highway.
Oh, my goodness. Not all of them. There's a couple of good apples in there.
I
have a good apples theory about Huntington Beach.
Is that the good ones wear the nicest Oakleys.
Thick, dark Oakleys.
Yeah, man. Hey, here's the thing. And this is my Jeff Foxworthy. Ready? You might, if you wear thick black...
Still Cat Williams.
You're right. If you wear thick black Oakleys, you might be a racist.
Okay.
Like it?
That's not bad.
Okay.
That was still closer to Dave Chappelle at the end.
Okay. You might be a racist. I can't. What's the Chappelle? Man. I don't have a good Chappelle.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a good Chappelle either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go for it. I thought I had a good Foxworthy. I guess you might be a redneck. I don't know. He's just.
I don't remember what he sounds like.
He's just classic white Western guy.
White Western guy.
Yeah. Do you got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I think I'm doing Corbin's show on Thursday, which I forgot about till today. And then
which is what? Where?
Oh, Laguna Beach Beer Company. At like, I don't know, 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he runs a hot show in RSM down there, and it's a good time.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the F of the P.
Friend of the pod.
Sure.
Friend of ourselves.
One of our highest viewed episodes for sure. He's a good kid with good heart, good show. So yeah, it'd be fun to
sweet man.
Yeah, should be good. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And yeah, there's that. I think there's a couple other things, but I'm not clocking them.
Later on in the month. A few random things. We're both going to do the roast battle at the end of the month at the Comedy
R&B.
Store. LA, Los Angeles. Yeah. Come out to the Comedy Store. Me and Drew are probably going to be the first battle of the night.
Yeah, because they're like, who the fuck are you? Fuck you. Kill yourself. Probably going to bomb. Whatever,
I think we've been talked up enough that they might push us up in the lineup.
I mean, we'll see. hopefully we'll deliver the goods. We gotta both write 1,000 jokes. Should we run our jokes by each other just to make sure the show's good? I don't care about winning this. I just want it to be a fun show.
It does have to be a good show.
The win is good.
That would be so crazy, though. I feel bad doing it because no one does that. It's like kind of cheating a little bit.
It's not cheat. Who cares?
I mean, I don't care, but I also don't want to do something that's.
Is that illegal? Is that frowned upon?
I think people would.
We're
be
not
upset.
we're not writing for each other.
No, it's
I'm just
true.
gonna be like, is this funny if I say this about your
Oh yeah, you say that first, and then I'll say my second. Joke
Actually,
first.
we'll say it like that. Yeah, exactly. We'll tee each other up.
And
actually, if we do a few, then they're good. Then maybe we could.
And we're so in sync that we just start like saying everything at the same time, like both each other's lines.
Yeah, finish each other's
sandwiches,
sentences.
Yes.
Yeah. What sandwiches from? That's from a thing. You stole that.
I mean, I heard it somewhere. Obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not taking cred.
Yeah. The what's that? The guy who did the memes. He stole everybody's jokes as memes. The irritated Jew. Fat ugly Jew.
Fat Jewish.
Fat Jewish. Yeah.
Yeah. Not even Jewish. That guy.
Is he not even Jewish? He's not even fat either. Apparently he's
Anorexic.
ripped. Yeah, ripped hot Chinese. Yeah.
That's my Instagram handle.
At ripped hot Chinese.
At ripped hot Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
Check me out. I steal stand-up bits and turn them into memes.
Ripped hot Chinese signs the third. We got to get out of here. I got to pee.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. All right, God bless everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Patreon. Get it while it's hot. There's good stuff on there.
Share it. Spread the word.
Share the good word of our Lord and Savior.
Press play and then leave it on there so it helps the algorithm.
What? Oh, yeah. Just go to sleep to it.
Yeah. Sleep with us.
Sleep with me. Sleepwalk with me.
I know.
I
was there. Sleep, and I fell. I'm out the window. Oven mitts in. God, he's so good. The pool old, and I'm a good guy.
Not allowed.
She already had a boyfriend.
Section 8H. What the fuck are you wearing?
It was for Biglia doing telescope crowd work.
Telescope Crowdwork.
Yeah.
Is that the podcast title?
Telescope crowd work?
It's a good name.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
There was a couple of goodies in there. We didn't really call them out, but we just kind of blew past them.
Yeah. We need to paper in more improv.
Yeah, good. Okay.
All right,
Very good.